Hello, everybody. Good evening and happy Wednesday again. This is my second live video today, guys. And I always bring topics that resonate with people that going through different stages and put themselves out there. And of course, just as everybody else, I am living life, and I find it very rewarding also to share with you guys, because this way I can hear your opinion and your experience and things like that. So this topic is when people take kindness for weakness. When people consider that if you're kind to them, that you have no backbone, that you are weak, that you are pushover, doormat, and the list goes on. This is really disturbing. If you guys ask me, it's really disturbing in terms of sometimes it feels like the person that cares the least wins, as if there is a competition between two people. So the one that cares less is some kind of winner, and the person that's showing kindness and loyalty and care is some kind of a loser, some kind of I don't know, pushover. It's becoming a fashion. And I just want to say, looking at my own experience and what people around me are going through, I feel that that's why it is so important to have same values with a person, or very similar, because when you have values that are resonating with the other person, they will not take your kindness as you being weak. They would appreciate that in this big whole cold world there is a person that treats them well, and there is a person that not afraid to be themselves and not afraid to show care and make them feel welcome, make them feel good. So I think that kindness has nothing to do with weakness. If anything, you have to be a very strong person to be kind. After all that you went through, after all the pain or experiences or life betrayal, whatever it is, after you went through those things, I think it takes a lot of courage and strength to be kind. So my insight on this is just we should be kind to the right people. Sometimes what happened, we kind to the wrong people, and then we just becoming closed, like a closed jar for everybody else. But this disconnects us with who we are, number one, and second, it doesn't let same people like with the same intentions and the same kind soul to come into our life. Because if we shut the door, if we completely lock ourselves, the good things will not come either. They're not going to enter our life. So I think we should stay kind, we should stay caring. Just we need to make sure that we expressing this to right people. And how to define the right person is that the right person will be kind back to you and will appreciate things that you do, and also their behavior will reflect like mirror a similar thing toward you. I have this crazy situation I had actually with my son when I lost my temper for a minute because he was he's a kid. He was doing something totally out. He was out of control for a minute, and I just I had that moment where I said, and you, and blah blah blah, and so I was really mad. So I kind of told him what I thought about his behavior, and I told him to leave the room and go calm down. And then it was the craziest thing because we don't have arguments very often. It's a very rare event, which is unusual, but it is a rare event. And the craziest thing was when he came back after 3 minutes, and he came and he hugged me. And in some ways I think he was a little bit scared because he is not used to see me mad. And he said, I'm gonna kill you with kindness. And how can I be angry with him after that? He gave me the puppy eyes and he was absolutely serious. He ran back to me and he told me that he will kill me with kindness. It was so adorable. And oh my gosh, of course I gave him a hug back, and I'm very blessed to, that these things are very unusual. But I felt like, yes, you can't fight a negative situation with negativity. It does define a leader. I realized that I should have first dealt with my emotions and then took to him. But life is happening, so sometimes you can't, you're not perfect. But maybe it was all meant to be, because I needed to hear from a little soul coming back with the open heart and puppy eyes, and telling me that he just gonna he's just gonna be kind back, even if I am tough on him. So yes, Bryce, it's me. What surprises you? So actually we actually, guys, we're having a call today a little bit later at 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I lost it. Yes, I'm not perfect. But as I said, it probably was meant to be for me to lose my temper for a minute, because it was amazing to see my son becoming that kind force. Because usually it's me, as a leader, I am finding compromises, I'm calming down, I'm doing this and that. But in that situation, he became that positive balance, and he said that he will kill me with kindness. It was so sweet. And guys, I really think that being genuinely kind is the most underappreciated quality. And again, it's often looked as unattractive, but I believe that it's the most attractive quality that the person have. And it's hard to beat. Especially, it's interesting qualities that are appreciated in the beginning of a relationship, like dating game. These qualities, like being mysterious, or being I don't know, like playing a good dating game. But what matters when you actually in a relationship with a person is who they really are, and their empathy level, and their kindness level. Because life is so much more, relationship is so much more than just excitement and all this fun stuff. When you are with somebody, maybe you are uncomfortable, you are sleeping together in bed, and you need your partner to move a little bit because you're uncomfortable. And believe it or not, there are people that will tell you, well, you figure it out, like I'm not gonna move, it's my side. or you want somebody to open a window because you can't breathe, but for you it's too hot, for the person it's too cold. The person who cares will always let the other one have what they want, but it should come from both sides. So it's more over important thing, realizing how important that for you. Like, can I stay in a cold temperature for a little while, but my lady will feel better? Or do I have asthma and I really can't do it? Yeah, too hot or too cold, right? That's right, Bryce. Bryce is saying too hot or too cold. That's a normal entertainment at night. Yeah, but it sounds all funny and cute. But I think, guys, you also live in life, have some experiences. You all have these moments when you need somebody kind. And men, I know men are often have their emotions bottled up. They don't want to look weak. They isolate themselves when things are tough. And it's really nice to have a person who is open-hearted and kind. And you might not talk to your male friends or even your family, but you can talk to that special person because you know that you can open up, and she will not feel sorry for you in terms of sympathy, but she will accept it and comfort you. And so you can recover, relax, and go back again and fight. That's the power of kind soul, of having a person that's not it. So it doesn't only go one way. Of course, every woman dream about the man that is, sometimes a little bit of a daddy, but you also need to have an exchange and sometimes have that warmth toward back to you. That's make it complete. If it's only one-sided, one day you will get tired to be someone's light. And all these fun dating games and mystery and all that catch and chase, it's all fun, but there are some good old things that are lifetime qualities. So if you sometimes you don't treat the person very well, but person come back to you with kindness again and again, that's not on them, it's on you. If the person does not respond in negative way to you, it doesn't mean that they are weak, it doesn't mean that they are pushover, it doesn't mean that they are doormat. If you didn't treat them well, but they still being civilized and kind toward you, but you can push that very last button and that person will be gone from your life forever. The most patient people, they take it for a long time, but then once they're gone, they're gone. They will never come back, ever. And sometimes it's very unusual, because people think, okay, if she's patient, I can just keep treating her badly, I can keep doing these things. What they don't know is that once a patient, kind person is, her last button is pushed, that person is gone forever. So that's what I want to say today, guys. We are about to start our VIP call. If you want to hop in last minute, send me a message, I'll send you the link. The link for the VIP members is in a VIP member group. Yes, we have our Wednesday call. It's kind of our social support and learning group, and we gaining some new members and people who bring their yeah. Bryce is, hey Bryce, check when you come back because we usually stay. I mean, we actually make it now 2 calls twice a month or so, and they usually go for hour and a half or even sometimes 2 hours. I just let guys chat in the end. I'd love to have you, Bryce, on the call. And Dave, hey Dave, I hope you're here. So I'm coming, guys, to the VIP call. I see you coming here. Like, what? Why is she's here? She should be in our group. But you know, it just was in my heart today, and I just want to tell you guys, don't ever change because somebody takes your kind heart. Oh, I'm getting hearts. Thank you, Dave. Because you have your kind heart, and because you are just this way, don't ever change for somebody. Don't become don't consider that a weakness, and don't change for nobody. If you keep your vibrant, beautiful spirit kind and warm, you will run into the person that was meant to be for you, either that's friend or romance, or you know, whatever your environment is. But if it's romance, you will see them, you will know it's them, you know, you'll lick their face. Because they have the same energies, they have the same attitude, and they also want to be with somebody who is awesome, and not just the outer picture, not just the makeup, you know, not the nails, but they have a great soul, and they have something to give, and they can warm you up on a cold night. Thank you, guys.